Lake Country sweeps Winnipeg, Milwaukee sweeps the league leaders, and Kansas City's the hottest team in the league. Welcome to the American Association Whiparound on this Monday. Great weekend series coming to a close yesterday. A lot of sweeps around the league, shaking up the standings a little bit. We'll get to that later on, but let's start off the action from yesterday in Kansas City. Finale between the Railroaders and Monarchs, and what a day for Keon Broxton. His second two-homer day of the season. A solo shot in the fourth to put the Monarchs up 4-0. In the sixth, though, Jose Sermo, his eighth home run of the season, brings Cleburne within one. But in the bottom of the same frame, Chris Herman, of course, has to match him. His eighth home run of the season to give the Monarchs a bit of a cushion. They go on to win 7-3 and sweep the three-game set against Cleburne. To Sioux Falls now, where 48 runs were scored in the first two games of this set. So what do we get on Sunday? Of course, a 1-0 game. This is the only run scored on the day. A Trevor Achenbach solo home run in the second. Neil Lang would take it from there. 7 2/3 scoreless frames, just 2 hits allowed while striking out 2 as well. Sioux Falls wins 1-0. To Lake Country now, Goldeyes and Dock Hounds facing off for their series finale, and Max Murphy would strike first for Winnipeg. A 2-run shot in the top of the first to give Winnipeg the early lead. We go to the third, though, where Marcus Chu has had himself a week. A 2-run single here to give the Dock Hounds the lead. He would have 4 RBIs on the day. In the sixth, though, a big moment for the Dock Hounds, up by 3, bases loaded for Winnipeg. They twist a huge double play to get out of the jam, and later on in the same inning, Thomas Jones kicks off a 5-run Lake Country inning with this solo shot. Dock Hounds win 14-5. To Sioux City, Cougars and Explorers wrapping up their series. Kane County going for the sweep, and TJ Bennett would crush this ball. A home run in the top of the third, but in the same inning, Matt Lloyd would answer back. A 3-run blast off the bat of Lloyd, who's had a great season, brings the Explorers within 1. Later on in the fifth, Jake Ortega would give Sioux City the lead. 2 runs off this single here to put the Explorers up 7-6. But in the sixth, it would go south for Sioux City. An error brings home the tying run, and then this sacrifice fly off the bat of Armand Upshaw brings home Jordan Howard, and Kane County wins 8-7, and they sweep the series on the road. Finally, to Chicago, huge set between the Milkmen and Dogs. Cody Bohannock brings home 2 with this 2-run blast and ties the game in the bottom of the second. In the third, Milkmen up 3-2, and Justin Williams adds an RBI double to the corner in right, making it a 4-2 advantage. Later on in the sixth, Milkmen up 6-3, and Drew Ward brings home another one with this RBI double in the corner in right as well. The Milkmen win 8-4 and sweep their I-94 rival. Here's your final scores once again from Sunday. The game in Fargo-Moorhead was suspended after the third inning with both teams scoreless, so that will be made up at a later date. 4 series end in sweeps, and Sioux Falls goes up 2-1 over Gary. In the East, Chicago now just 2 games up over Milwaukee after the sweep. Kane County and Gary tied for third, with Cleburne just a half game behind them as well. In the West, Fargo-Moorhead up just a half game over the surging Monarchs. Sioux City now 3 games back in third, with Sioux Falls rounding out in fourth. Tonight, we've got just 2 games for you on this Monday night. The Railcats and Canaries wrap up their entertaining series at 6:35, and then the Monarchs welcome in the Salt Dogs for a new series starting at 7. You can catch both games tonight at aabaseball.tv or get your tickets at aabaseball.com. No Whiparound tomorrow, so I'll be back with you on Wednesday to recap the starts of all the new series. I'm Matt Yeazel for the American Association, where we play to win.